Aloha, I'm Noelle from Body Fit Noelle, and today I'm going to talk about something that I hear often from clients. They're really unable to feel what they're supposed to feel and where they're supposed to feel the work during a twister. So at the front of your micro or your mega, this will apply to that as well. I'm going to start with a right side twister, and I'm on one ultralight on my micro, so a white spring. And that's the first way that maybe you can intensify the movement is if you make the spring setting lighter. On your mega, you would move your foot a little further or your feet a little further back on the carriage to make it a little more intense without having to change the springs. All right, so I'm going to have my hands anchored down into the handles. I'm going to cross my right leg in front of my left, and I'm really trying to shoot for my back toes to touch the front heel. Now, watching the alignment of your chest relative to your platform, if things are kind of wonky here, you may not be able to rotate the lower body all the way to the side so that the toes and the heels are side to side. You may have to kind of change the angle of the lower body just for certain reasons, strength and just different mobility through the spine and through the hips as well. Okay, so that's number 2. It's just changing the angle of the lower body. Number 3, you want to keep the heel, the back heel grounded down onto, I really am on the frame, on your mega is going to be onto the carriage, and squeeze the inner thighs together. Keep the chest square over your front platform, and then maybe shift the weight back so the wrists are slightly behind, the shoulders are slightly behind the wrists. So those are a few other pointers as well to try and concentrate the energy a little more deeply into the right side of your torso. Now, I observe sometimes that the hip, right, rotates down, this hip, as the carriage pulls forward. You really want to focus on keeping that hip open so that the lower body is rotated. The upper body remains square towards your front platform, and then making sure that the feet hover under the hips, and that's as far forward as you go. So you're going to inhale as you carry the carriage back, and then initiate with an exhale to carry your carriage forward. Keeping that left hip open. Try it out. Try those tips out. Leave a comment, leave a suggestion down below. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you soon.